What's going on, YouTubeites? Welcome to Lords of the Long Block presents the CovrPrice Top 10 for wait for
Top 10
it,
plus one
for May the 4th. Ryan, May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you too, my friend, and also with all of you.
Yes,
out there
I hope
YouTube
you guys
land.
are celebrating the most celebrated day in geekdom. I did a little research and I found out that May the 4th was actually a phrase that was coined in the 70s in the UK.
Really?
Yes, very interesting. You know, I was always wondering, like, when did that start? Because just over the last, I would say, decade or so, it's gotten really big, right? But you think about it, before when we were growing up, May the 4th wasn't a thing. Definitely not Revenge.
It really wasn't.
5th. Yeah,
Revenge of the 5th. That's a good
until
one.
people started having lists, it became a thing. But shout out to everybody in the live chat. Thanks for joining us. I've been waiting a year to play this because it's May the 4th. Most of you know this from the just 30-second clip that went viral about 10 years ago. I'm going to play you the entire clip so you get it into context. As soon as most of you true hip-hop heads see it, you'll know exactly what it is. So happy Star Wars Day.
Welcome to the CovrPrice. Initiate new simulation.
Yo, 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 yo,
Always two there are, a master and an apprentice.
Time is running out, only 30 seconds to go. Count 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 only 30 seconds to go.
30 seconds left. Time!
Big man
At-
knew he lost right there.
At
You
that
saw it right
moment,
on his
homie
face.
just like
You saw it right on his
man,
face.
I got to go after that.
that's
I
it.
believe that's from 2001. DJ Scratch Bastard. Yes, that was all vinyl. If you notice, he was flipping records on it. That thing went viral. Every May the 4th, I watch it, and most of the time, people just see the 30-second clip where he flips the Imperial March, but that's the entire thing. That was an actual battle. And Scratch Bastard is famous, one of the most famous DJs today. DJ Technique guy next to him, I don't know.
No.
When you take an L like that, yo, that is
Color
not a
left his face right there, man. You saw his soul get sucked out of his body.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody in the live chat. Thanks for joining us. I got my Estagwar shirt on. I got my lightsaber in the back, but it makes way too much noise, so I had to turn it off. So once again, this is the CovrPrice Top 10 brought to you by our friends at CovrPrice.com. Go ahead and sign up for a 2-week free trial, or you can sign up for $2.99 for a minimal subscription, or $6.99 for a full-blown subscription. I do believe I spent more today at McDonald's because all I said was, yo, give me large fries, and they were like, that's $5 more. I'm like, God damn. But there you go. This show is also sponsored by our friends over at KRSComics.com. Go over to KRS Comics, use discount code of LOTLB to get 15% off any KRS Comics exclusives. Yeah, so that's just a little tease. Venom is ending its run with its 200th issue, but it's actually going to be Venom number 35. And this is dropping tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon. This is a Clayton Crane KRS Comics variant.
Man, that
get
was cool.
use the discount code of LOTLB to get 15% off. And 2 books are dropping tomorrow, the same day. You can also get this Mike Mayhew Shadow variant for this High Republic book. Obviously the regular one, and then Mike Mayhew is doing the Shadow variants. And just because it's Star Wars Day, just look at all the other beautiful goodies that are on Karis on website. Just some Bounty Hunter love, another Clayton Crane. Here's a special exclusive. There will be a Karis headquarters coming soon to San Diego, and Clayton Crane will be there this summer to do a signing. Just putting it out there, boys and girls. So make sure you follow our friends over at Karis Comics worldwide on Facebook, on Instagram. The homies being big things, and I'm glad I've been friends with them since 2015, man. All props to Karis and his crew. And this is the Cover Price Top 10. This is me and Darkside Jedi. How apropos. It's Manimal got called into work last minute, and Nemesis Prime got a surprise from his wife. She's taking him to see The Empire Strikes Back today, bastard. I'm not jealous. None of my theaters are taking advantage of it and showing any Star Wars movies today. That sucks.
You know, that's crazy. There's nothing in the theater. You might as well just stack it all.
That's what I'm saying.
I would love to go see like a whole trilogy. You know, watch all 6 episodes. Bring a pillow.
I'm pretty sure. What is it? Is it TNT or FX? I'm
or
pretty
all
sure
9 episodes, just to say.
I bet you there's a major marathon all day today.
Oh yeah.
And if you haven't seen Bad Batch, please no spoilers in the live chat. For those who just keep it spoiler free, man. Since it just came out early this morning, I will say this. Fucking awesome. I loved it. Dave Filoni, you're a evil genius. Stay around. I absolutely enjoyed the first episode of the Bad Batch. It was almost like a small little movie. It was like an hour and 10 minutes. It was awesome though. No commercials. So excellent. And the timeline where it takes place, the first 2 minutes will blow your mind because you're like, what? That was on a lower long-term spec list. But anyway, let's get right to it. Ryan, why don't you? Let's should I play? I'm afraid to play your theme song, man, because I always get dinged on it. But since Dark Side Jedi is here representing, we're gonna play the Dark Side Jedi theme song. I still got a little remixing ability
There you go.
in me,
Yeah,
man.
that's a TiVo original.
That is looping the Imperial March and looping Sucker MCs just for the first 8 bars, man. So let's start off, Ryan. What do we got for the runner-up this week?
Well, for our runner-up, we have Silk issue number 2. This is the Rose Besh 1 in 25. So Rose Besh is quickly becoming the new, say it with me, kids, Peach Momoko. Her distinctive art style is instantly catching collectors' eyes with her use of bright color and heavy line work. This 1 in 25 was scorching 40 copies and had a 7-day trend of 108% and had a high sale of $199.99. That's $200 for a raw copy. Damn. However, due to market flooding, the price has since dropped to the fair market value of about $109.
I will take it. I was looking so forward to this, and because I've been swamped with work, I totally forgot
that is a sweet cover too.
Tell my LCS to hold one for me, so I am gonna go on the hunt for it. I got an eBay gift card with this cover. I know what, I might as well wait though, since it's not any crazy first appearances of it. But I love the kind of almost anime graffiti style. The graffiti style is definitely in the kicks and the outline, and then the anime style is in the face. But I already like this better than Peach Momoko. Yeah, I said it. I said it.
Sacrilegious.
I like Rose Besh better than Peach Momoko, man, because this is absolutely dope. This is my stilo, man. I love this style of art. But so number 11
very
on
hip
the
hop,
list.
very
yeah.
What do you call it? Tagger kind of like a spray.
Exactly, like graffiti
artist. Yeah,
it's how they exaggerate the size of the sneak, the kicks, and everything. Mm-hmm. I think it's dope, man. So I hope the market keeps on going down so I can get me a copy for a relatively cheap price. I want 30, 40 bucks.
$200 for a raw shit.
Isn't 9.8 but fair market value?
Well, yeah, it's back down to about $100, but still $100 for a raw.
Yeah, that's when people flip it the same day. So if you just be patient enough, you'll be able to get it, boys and girls. All right. Sure. So the runner-up is Silk number 2, the Rose Besh variant. So let's get right to it. Number 10, boys and girls. That's right. We can't go a week without having this book on here. Something is Killing the Children. The Local Comic Shop Day 2020 foil variant. That's right. Something is Killing the Children #1 standard cover is on fire thanks to recent rumors of a show coming to Netflix. While still not officially confirmed, sales have been climbing across all issue #1's covers as most are well out of reach of buyers. This foil Local Comic Shop Day, LCSD, I read that as LSD, is the most affordable consolation prize for those who missed the early #1 covers. Of course, as sales increase, prices for these increase as well. It sold 50 copies. That is 7-day trend of 128%. Had a high sale of $193 for a 9.8.
Wow.
Full disclosure, this has not been optioned for anything. Boom Studios has a first look deal with Netflix, meaning Netflix has the first choice to option anything. Full disclosure, it's other I don't like using the word influencer, but let's say other sites and bloggers have been saying, hey, this is the perfect thing for Netflix. So the prices have been inflated by speculation without any concrete evidence yet. It could happen because Boom Studios does have an agreement with Netflix for first look deal. So I mean, maybe some people at Boom Studios know and they're telling their friends and they're out there buying it. So it could happen. I mean, Netflix is doing a ton of comic book stuff. So just be out there that there's no fire to this smoke. The smoke is purely coming from the comic book community who are saying this is going to be great to be optioned by Netflix. Get it now, which is causing the demand to go up. So full disclosure, I'm not going to tell you what channels it is or what groups it is, but we just report on the sales prices here. So number 10 on the list is Something is Killing the Children, the LSD 2020 foil variant.
What is killing the children, by the way? Anyone know?
People and things, and then this bitch is going out there and her origin comes out on issue number 16. That's all I know.
Okay. All right.
What do we got for number 9?
Number 9 is Amazing Spider-Man number 365. We know ASM 2099 is coming into the Spider-Verse number 2. This first preview appearance of Spider-Man 2099 has been moving for quite a while now. However, sales recently picked up this week with 65 copies sold, a 7-day trend of 97%, and a high sale of $40 for Raw.
That's so weird. I
know.
It's just, I guess maybe the people at Sony, because we find this with Sony a lot. The Miles book started jumping. Next thing you know, hey, nobody knew that Miles was going to be the featured player in the PS5 game. There came Miles. So, right. I mean, I'm thinking people at Sony know, because I do believe the Into the Spider-Verse sequel has been filmed. It's probably damn near close to filming. So you gotta
sure.
Yeah, you got to think a trailer's going to drop pretty soon. I can't wait. I love the animation style.
So good, man. We talk about it every time it comes up, but yeah, it really is the most, and especially watching it. When I watched it, it was on IMAX 3D. It felt like I was inside of a comic book.
It did, literally.
It was awesome. Literally. Yeah.
I mean, between that and what the Disney Plus is doing with What If, that animation looks absolutely incredible.
I haven't seen any of it. I have to go and look.
Just look for the footage. They have They haven't showed a full-blown trailer yet, but during Disney's Investor Day, they had a little sizzle reel on it for the What If stuff, and the animation looks really good. So, number 9 on the list is ASM number 365. The debut. I guess the people are. There's been some speculation on what Spider-Man 2029's or 2099's first appearance is, but let the market.
It's this one, damn it.
Yeah,
it says it right there on the cover. Preview of Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah, we should have seen this book.
5 pages. 5 pages seems like,
it's a preview. It's a cameo. It's a first appearance. It's whatever the market dictates.
Is he in the preview? Do they say his name? Do they show his costume?
Yeah.
Actually, I have the book right next to me. I guess I could open it and look.
Yeah. While you do that, let me tell you what's on number 8. Green Lantern number 55. Who would have thunk it? Green Lantern number 59, shows up at number 8 on the list. Deadline is reporting that Finn Wittrock is to headline the Green Lantern HBO series as Guy Gardner. This instantly increased sales and prices on Guy's first appearance in Green Lantern, with number 59 landing in the number 8 spot on our top 10 this week. It sold 10 copies. Oh shoot, I read this all wrong. Hold on a second, man. I suck at this. While you're looking that up, Brian.
Well, here, show me real quick. I've got it. It's definitely 100% a first appearance, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, you're looking at here. Here. Hold on. You got me thrown off there. Let me here.
Sorry. If that's not a first appearance,
says it right there. Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah. So.
And it's a shiny cover too.
And it's a huge. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get it. Ooh, that's cool.
As we take a detour. Is that Bagley that did that? I think that's Bagley, right?
It's not a 9.8. I don't know if I should grade it or not. It's got some dings in the back here.
Yeah, that one's easy to tell too. Hold on one second, boys and girls. So I should have read my notes before this. Okay. Anyway, so number 8 on the list is Green Lantern, number 59, had a top sale of $900 and a 7.0, had a 70 trend of 402%. Why does I don't even know how this book appeared on it. I thought everybody, I guess, how our Guy Gardner is not a popular Green Lantern. I mean, I thought he was.
There's mixed reviews on Guy Gardner. He's kind of an asshole.
People who hate bangs.
Gingers have no souls.
Shout to metal.
So, no, it's the people who like Green Lantern have these books. I don't think he's a well-known Lantern outside of people who are in the know, I guess.
Yeah. The stories I read, he's always
if you're thinking of Lanterns, you're thinking of I'm thinking of just the average comic book movie public, you know what I mean? It's Hal Jordan. It's
John Stewart.
Probably John Stewart more than Hal Jordan, to be honest.
Well, for people who grew up on animated series, it's definitely John Stewart.
People
right?
probably know Simon Boz more than they know Guy Gardner, but I could be wrong. I don't want to go that far, but
just spec on all of them, man. They're all coming for the HBO.
Yes.
They're all coming. The Lanterns, Kyle Rayner, Guy Gardner, Kilowog. They're all going to come, even though they all died at one point. The only one we're not going to see is the Ryan Reynolds. Who knows? Maybe he'll show up in some weird thing. All right, so number 8 on the list is Green Lantern, number 55. So you got your boys coming. Guy Gardner, go out and get it. All right, what do we got for number 7?
Well, if you didn't see the tea leaves on this one, you missed out big time because Captain America number 25. Well, we now know with Sam Wilson's spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't seen it or lives under a rock. Sam Wilson, the Falcon, is now MCU's Captain America. This issue instantly went from spec to a Phase 4 staple. It sold 76 copies. It had a 7-day trend of 98% and had a high sale of $630 for a CGC 9.8. And we sold 2 of them on the Lords of the Longbox auction.
Yeah. I mean, this book is only going to go up, right? I mean,
it's only going to go up.
Yeah. I mean, he's got his, mission accomplished. Disney Plus wanted to feature lesser known
But if
characters.
anybody didn't know this, I mean, did people, I guess people were specking that Bucky would get it, but I don't know. I just felt like the tea leaves were reading this one more.
Yeah. Hold on a second. Go ahead and read the next one, Ryan. I got to take a call. So next up on the list,
right.
What do we got, Ryan?
Next up is Paper Girls number 1. This is Image 2015. Thanks to Deadline's recent casting news, Paper Girls, Sophia Roninsky, Cameron Jones, Riley Nellette, Fina Straza has been cast as leads in the Amazon series. So there is a cast. The show is quickly coming together. Market confidence in this title helped move 60 copies. It had a 7-day trend of 133%, and it had a high sale of $250 for a CGC 9.8.
I really hope they do the story well on this. This is a very
I have
interesting...
the trades. I haven't read it yet, but I'm going to read it. I heard it was really good. Is this Brian K. Vaughan?
Good question. It's been so long since I have the actual loose covers, but let's see. Tell you right now. Yep, Brian K. Vaughan. Check out the Big Brain on Brad.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's an awesome writer. So
very cool stories. Got some time travel, some heroic shit. So hopefully they do it well. I mean, right now, we're just in a golden age of TV as well as comic book TV. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just kind of crazy, all this stuff. We're getting Jupiter's Legacy soon. We've had The Boy. I mean, just on the independent side.
I mean, I look back and I go, poor heroes. Like, they came out just a little too early. Like,
well, they shit the bed too. I mean, it started off
Yeah, it did
good,
shit
and
the bed.
then the story just went wonky, right?
right.
But
True.
But and I think about it, man, that was like the only thing we had back then.
It was.
We
It
gobbled
was.
it up. But yeah, I mean, it started off well, had some cool thought ideas, and then it just kind of went off the rails, man. And remember, they brought it back, which was really weird.
Yeah, I remember it was the guy, the dad or whatever, and just
Yeah. Well, what's her name? The little cheerleader. What was it? The whole
the
thing.
cheerleader, right?
Save the
cheerleader.
cheerleader. Save the cheerleader. She ended up. Was it her? She ended up like dating some huge dude because she's like 5 foot tall. I wonder, and then she ended up doing some did she end up doing some show on AB or some singing show? I want to say, I don't know, I forgot, man.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
rest in peace to heroes. So number 6 on the list is Paper Girls. Number 1. Why don't you just go ahead and take another one and then we'll
Hey,
keep it in that one. I'll do the.
I love the sound of my own voice.
There you go. What do we got? for
Marvel
number 5?
Comics presents number 72.
Ooh.
So recently there were very loose rumors of a Wolverine anthology series for Disney Plus. While this news seems very unlikely,
Bullshit.
it still sent collectors to this first series that dived into his origin. Probably should dove into his origin, but it sold 96 copies. It had a 7-day trend of 110%. It jumped by $200 this week with a high sale of $850 for a CGC 9.8, $850 for Weapon X.
So, full disclosure, on the letters from the long box on Sunday with Mikey Sutton, my insider scoop, I asked him, is there any truth to this? And he's like, oh, hell no. Wolverine is way too big of a character to have a debut or anything on Disney Plus. Wolverine is going to go full blown MCU big screen first. And
100%.
And then an anthology story on Disney Plus before Wolverine makes his big screen debut. I don't think so. The site that I think releases is that hashtag show. So hold on. Shout out to them as well. There you go. Charles Murphy used to write for that show. He could go suck a dick.
Hey, how you doing, Charles?
There you go. Let me get back to my graphics here. Yeah. So just be careful. I mean, put on your, how do I say this? Put on your logical thinking caps. I could be totally wrong. There could be a Wolverine anthology series coming to Disney Plus. But do you think it will happen? Do you think that's how they introduce Wolverine?
No, but I would maybe if they did, like, it would be animated, if anything. I don't think they would do like a live action Wolverine kind of thing. No way.
I mean,
not to showcase a new Wolverine.
I mean, the true origins of Logan is in Origins. That's the true origin. I guess they're just going off the Weapon X stuff just back there. If you remember, there was that 5 or 6 issue series called Origins, and they made a big deal of it over 10 years ago because it was the first time they literally told.
Well, it was on our list last night or the other day.
Yeah, so maybe the people they're getting priced out of that one and might not get Marvel Comics Presents number 72, which was $1.25 in 1991. Yeah, go figure, man.
I have a copy. It's just not anywhere near.
I have this entire run of Marvel Comics Presents up to like 50 or something, because I remember they used to be cheaper because they used to come out every 2 weeks, the anthology series, and then they had like Cyclops for a little bit, but it was Wolverine for the most part for the Marvel Comics Presents. All right, so Marvel Comics Presents number 72 on the list at number 5. All right, number 4 on the list, I will take this one. Batman Fortnite 0.1 back on the list again. Sales fell significantly from a huge 389 copies sold last week to a mere 122, which is still a lot. That's why it's on the CS. But it still had a 7-day trend and 97% at a high sale for $45 for a raw copy, which helped it remain on the list this week. Fortnite players are still actively seeking these out to get downloaded codes and happily paying for them.
Oh, there's a code.
There's codes that will help you get things, and if you collect all of them, you'll get like a Batman armor suit. So I did a little digging around. I went to my LCS and I asked him about this, and he goes, "Oh man, they had tons of people who aren't regular comic book buyers just come in to get the comics.
Just
And
this
these
book,
they were polybag too. So, you just couldn't flip through them and get the code.
Right.
Or maybe you could. So and
Savvy people could do it.
So good for the shops, or, that there are people are buying them up, but they weren't regular comic book buyers. And if you look at it, the Fortnite community is over 70 million plus players, and they are hardcore. There's going to be, if you can wait till September, there's going to be a hardbound compilation of all the issues that will have all the codes in it. But Fortnite players, they need to have it now. They're not going to wait till September. But the interesting thing is, I remember we talked about it last week. I said, I don't know how long this book's going to last in here, because if you just, I think it was DC Infinite or some crap like that, one of those services they do, you can get the code through that as well, and it's only $7.99 a month. So if you figure $7.99 a month for the next 4 or 5 months to get all 5 of the codes or whatever. So there you go, man. So for all you Fortnite players, good for you. If you're a Batman fan, then you might get priced out for a raw copy, $45. But it's brilliant marketing. You gotta put it there. DC new, Fortnite is huge. Hey man, you guys can get this cool Batman armor if you save them all up. Good way to sell books, especially in the aftermarket. Once the Fortnite players start finding out about it, I'm pretty sure once they're in the game, people are like, "Hey, how'd you get that? Oh, you just go and buy this. I can't find it. Go look on eBay. You can get it on there." Boom, there you go. So there you go. Number 4 on the list is Batman Fortnite. 0 point. Number 1. What do we got for? Should have seen this coming, right? With the trailer that dropped.
Yeah, we had a trailer last week. Sweet Tooth number 1. Netflix officially dropped the trailer for Sweet Tooth Show, and it's produced by Robert Downey Jr. And if you saw the trailer, it looks really good. It looks to be a faithful translation from the context of the books, which surprised fans who didn't know what to expect. Sales immediately started moving. It sold 33 copies. It had a 7-day trend of 431%, and it had a high sale of $545 for a CGC 9.8.
Yeah, it looks.
This is a cool series. I like it. I have the trades for it. It's fun.
It was a really, really good trailer. I mean, almost, you got to kind of touch at the heartstrings there. You know what I mean? I mean, you got to feel for the kid.
It's an interesting story, no doubt. Jeff Lemire, good stuff.
Jeff Lemire is very, very interesting.
And this is one that he did the art and wrote it.
Yep.
So.
You always talk about there's a small list of people that like still draw, and especially for this is a DC title. So when you think about independent comic, obviously, you writer and an artist on the same book. But typically on the big 2, DC and Marvel, you don't see it that often. You see it more maybe on Image, creator owned book. But back in the days of the Image, it was all.
Yeah, this is more Vertigo. This was Vertigo. So that was their kind of, creator-owned kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely not part of the Snyderverse. Oh, I said the S word. All right, number 2 on the list is, that's right, boys and girls, Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars, number 3. This issue features the first appearance of Titania, Mary McFerrin, the second version, and Volcana. However, this book is now trending during recent rumors that Titania possibly showing up as the villain of the Disney Plus She-Hulk series. It sold 64 copies at a 7-day trend of 230% and a high sale of $385. I asked my friend Mikey Sutton if this is true, and he's saying from what he's heard, yes, it's definitely going to be Titania, possibly more than one, because there's going to be a series. Who was the other gal that we were talking about in the FF book? I already forgot already.
I don't know.
FF 129, right off the top of my head. I'm trying to think of it. She's another one of those. God, I should have been ready, because Idol always shows it. There she is. Has anybody in the live chat got it yet? I even gave you the issue number. All right, Thundra. All right, Thundra is the one that we were told is going to be in it as well. So, Marvel Superhero Secret Wars, number 3. Also, during our discussion with Mikey Sutton from Letters from the Long Box, he also gave us a nice nugget that Charlie Cox will be in She-Hulk as Murdoch, but he won't be as Daredevil quite yet. but they're talking about having Matt Murdock on the She-Hulk series, possibly go up her, or maybe our legal counselor to help her, or she, it's another attorney in there. But I think fans will lose their shit if they see Matt Murdock with the red glasses and the cane walking through the courtroom. You know what I mean? Because everybody knows, and pretty much everybody universally loves Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock. On the
he was
Daredevil
awesome.
Show,
Come
right?
on,
People
he's
love
like you have rare perfect castings, right? You've got Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, obviously. You've got Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, and you've got Charlie. What's his name?
Charlie Cox.
Cox, yeah.
Charlie Cox. I mean, that's a Daredevil. The first two seasons, easily
Perfect.
the first, the best shows on all the Netflix. Punisher's good too. Luke Cage was kind of up and down for me. Jessica Jones, I fell asleep during, and Finn Jones is a curly haired fuck. That's so there's that. All right, we're ready for number one. Look at it, we're blistering right through this. What do we got for number one, Ryan?
Well, speaking of Daredevil,
let's see if you get this Vietnamese name correct.
First appearance in a her was in a Daredevil book, in an Iron Man book, right? Or was it Daredevil? I don't know. Whatever. It's Black Widow number 6, everybody. This issue features the first appearance of Lucy Wynn, aka Marigold, who becomes Natasha's protege. Since we live in a world where first appearances are gold, this sold 82 copies. It had a 7-day trend of 418% and had a high sale of $26 for a raw copy.
Another Southeast Asian character, that Kevin Feige was alluding to. Although I was thinking about the other character who ended up being in the Taskmaster, is not a Southeast Asian, but another Asian character, Captain Korea, or whatever his name is. That book. I mean, it's just anything now. If it's a first appearance, what's interesting is they don't really come out and really tell you, it's the first appearance. You know what pissed me off? I had my hands on 2 copies of this on Wednesday, and I looked at it and I was like, because it was one of the Heroes Reborn covers, and I was thinking, who is this guy in the cover? And I was like, ah, damn it. And this is just a regular cover too, so I think they didn't do a ton of variants. I don't think. I'm trying to think, because it's Black Widow number 6. I definitely know there is a Heroes Reborn variant, and a lot of these characters that appear on the covers, people are specking on those, but this one actually has some meat to the inside of it. So there you go, boys and girls. So number 1 on the list is Black Widow number 6, clumsily done by me and Darkside Jedi. I just got a text message sent to me right when we were talking here from our friends at KRS Comics. The KRS Comics signing will be done by Clayton Crane on July 6th at KRS headquarters. That's all I can tell you what KRS headquarters is. Stay tuned to find out what KRS headquarters is. But if you end up buying some Clayton Crane books and you want to hold them till July to get signed, Clayton Crane will be doing a signing at KRS Comics, and I do believe they do have CGC facilitators as well. There you go. So if you want to wait,
some books into them for that, for sure.
And don't forget, tomorrow, speaking of Clayton Crane, this Venom number 35, which is Legacy and 200, this is the last Venom book by so-and-so and certain somebody. I don't want to throw out the graphic again, but this gorgeous variant drops tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific. Use the discount code of LOTLB to get 15% off this. This will go fast. I'm thinking this is going to be one of those 1-2 minute sellouts. You could also, tomorrow's just a big day for you. You can get 2 pre-order books on KRS Comics website tomorrow. You could also get this Shadow variant from Mike Mayhew.
They may be able to get 1 because by the time they log in to get the other one, anyway,
no, just add them to website.
Get 2 computers or 2 phones. Get 2 people. Get as
Don't
many
be like
people as you
Otto.
can.
Don't be like Otto. Create a KRS Comics account. So when you log in, you just add it to your basket and get the fuck out of Dodge. That's what I do. So set your alarms, boys and girls. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon for this and this. 2 KRS drops on the same day. Remember, use discount code of LOTLB to get 15% off all your orders. And also, you can use that same discount code for pull boxes on the KRSpullbox.com, which is a website that allows you to pull weekly comics. And you can get 15%. We know some of you guys get a discount at your LCS and some of y'all don't. So if you don't, come on and use the LOTB discount and you save yourself $15 on brand new comics. I got to go watch some Star Wars stuff. So any last words, Darkside Jedi, before we leave the final
Happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Happy Star Wars Day to everybody. Happy Top 11 Day. Top 10 plus 1, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It's the only one on YouTube that I'm aware of.
The only and best top 11 list
Top 11.
anywhere.
Right.
That's right.
So anyway, hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, man.
And stay safe out there.
Can't say it enough, man. May the 4th be with you all. Do whatever you do to enjoy Star Wars Day. Read some comics, watch some films, watch some shows, some animated shows. Hell, go watch the Star Wars special that was on TV, man, with the weird Chewbacca family if you need to. You know what I'm saying? It still disturbs me to this very day looking at those Chewbaccas they had on TV.
Crazy.
That was some weird shit, man.
That
but
little
maybe,
baby Chewbacca.
Oh, man. Like Shaka. All right, boys and girls. So we will see you Thursday for the comic book Shakers list. Till next time, keep digging in them long boxes, and may the 4th be with you always.
Peace, everybody.
Nothing will stand in our way. I will finish what you started.